Welcome back to Farm Manager 2021. We're still working towards trying to build our first production plant. I believe we're going to be doing the mill. Get in here. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Yeah, we'll be doing a mill, and we are getting very close to being able to afford that. But I do believe we may have other issues. I think we're getting close. We have some room yet in the warehouse. We did get set up in here. I don't think I showed it in the last video. We set up some selling options here, and we're probably going to change this to 0, I guess. I just want everything to get sold right off the bat. Yeah, so we'll settle it to 0. It'll automatically sell out every month. And we won't even have to think about it, or once it hits that amount, so it'll just sell it right away. The downside to that is you get the difference in market fluctuations. So if I was going to sell milk, you watch the market, and right now is not a really good time to be selling milk, for example. But eggs, good time to be selling eggs. Good there. Not so much on the milk. Get rid of that right away. So if we're into like needing to buy like something like that, or if there's something when we get big enough that we're always running out of, we can set that up in the trade setup also, but it would just be on the purchase side. So because of that, maybe what I'll do is we will keep a little bit, or we'll put it up a bit here, and that way it can grow. So here's our farm. We have all our eggs over here. We went all chicken eggs on one side, and we have the quail eggs on the other side. And our food quality isn't too shabby on either one. We have our sheep, so we're getting wool, sheep milk, and the sheep themselves at the moment, and then the cow, which we're just getting milk from. So unfortunately, I'd like to be doing we're going to work to get up to milk processing, but at 340,000, we're a long ways from that. So I think we'll get that mill going, and then we'll do some grains. Any of our extra grains we don't need for our animals, we'll just mill up for and sell, and that'll be more income right away. So hopefully that we'll get to that point here fairly quick. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. I'm trying not to spend any more money or do any more training at the moment, just because I'm trying to get to that cost to be able to buy that mill. A little erratic all over here, just depending on what we're spending and everything. I need to get a little bit better at dealing with employees and setting them up and stuff. I know you can boost their skills and do all that kind of thing also, so I'll have to learn more and play more with that as time goes on also. So 163, I'd like a little bit more, just a little bit of breathing room, because we don't want to really go negative overly badly. I'm going to set up a mill, some production stuff up over in this corner, I believe. And that'll be alright. But I think I'm going to keep it off the main road. Yeah. We just need one more cell of things. Let's check it out. What do we have that we're not getting sold here? The milk, are we up? We're not. Nothing really. I think we're where we're at. So let's get after it. Let's find that mill. Turn this. I think I'm going to back it. It's probably going to look funny, but put that there. I think I'll be able to build all the way across there. And we're going to have to get some housing in here also, which I don't know. Yeah, that'll work. And do we have space? We're all out of workers. So we'll have to get that figured out right away. That slipped my mind, that 30 grand or whatever it is for that. To get some workers in, but that's okay. We'll be able to sell some things or do whatever we need to get that working. That won't take long to get up to 30,000 on that. And then we can have some workers in there. We might, I don't know if we're going to get workers, extra workers, even our field guys in there. Maybe one of them just to get some production going. But we'll have that up and running. And, oh, I guess we got to provide power too. So we're going to run my power lines up on here. Do that. Let's go. Will work. And perfect. So now all I need is a person in here. Oops. Good for them. That person's going to work. Oh, this has manufacturing. Sold. Someone's going to be hurting on the animal side. We'll deal with that. Alright, so we're going to do wheat, or we'll do... Just looking at the pricing here. I think wheat is just perfectly fine. I think we have wheat, so... oat, I'd like... Usually oat's a decent price, but... Looks like they're all pretty close to the same. Oats maybe slightly more for the non-bio stuff. So we'll run with that for the moment. We can check a few things here again. Our quail eggs are doing really good market-wise for selling, and our milk is doing horrible. Let's go here. I'm going to boost that up a little bit more yet, and we'll try and save a little bit more of that. What is our sheep milk doing? Let's go. It's not doing so great either. So we'll maybe boost that up a bit. For the moment, we won't have as much income right off the bat here, but we should be building up. Yeah, we're selling that right away. So that's fine. Cool. So short, we do need more people. That's going to be a thing. We're at 21,000. We're almost there where we could get build another house, and nobody's complaining here about missing a human, so that's a bonus. We are not really doing well on that. We have... I'm going to change this over to straw bales again. But we're just cruising. So we got 10 days left on the oat field. We got 40 days on the carrot. What do we got? 27 on the wheat. 33 on cabbage. It took forever to get that planted. 66 on buckwheat, so that'll be a while. And grass, it looks like it needs to be baled, so we're just waiting on... it says it needs no warehouse. Are we getting full at the barn? Must be enough that it's going to fill the barn if we do that. So 27. Cheaper way than doing that in the barn is increase storage capacity. That's warehouse. I don't know if that affects the barn or not. It might just be a warehouse. I'd actually have to build another barn. Oh, we just took payment out, so 12,000 we don't have. What we could look at, so what are we doing here? These guys are going to fill that, and that is going to go into storage, I believe. So that's, as they use up wheat, they'll put that into storage. Barn has a ton of grass. It's also holding our silage. That's about it. So we already got a pile of grass. And honestly, we're not getting hurt by anything by not getting this in there right away, because we do have a lot of it. We have a lot more than we do with the straw. So going back on what I said, let's go back to grass since we have a pile of it. Should have checked that before I changed it. All right, milk is still struggling. We really do need to get a logistics building, other logistics, because that'll speed up delivery of everything so like insane amounts. So until we get that, it's going to be painfully slow for a lot of things. So I think we're finally, well, we had a little bit of movement here, but not a pile. So what do we have for wheat flour? Yeah, we haven't gone very far there. So, but we'll be able to get that in our sell list here. I just want to see, for the fun of it, where are we at in the market? Not horrible. Not horrible. Let's go. Yeah, get rid of that right away. We might, I'm tempted to sell the milk just for the cash. Could be a while before it comes back, and we'll have a whole pile more by then. We need that money. So we're not doing bad. I got something happening at least with the one person in here. We need it. I'd like having a minimum 2, but we could use more. I'm not sure if, I'm assuming that just speeds it up. It'd be nice if you had like 4 employees, that you could have 4 different production lines going within here. But at least from my knowledge, you can't. It's just one production line, which is kind of whoop-de-doo. So I think what I might do then, if we're at 31,000, if we can get it up to that 50,000 mark in a timely manner here, we'll get that logistics building going, and we'll have that rocking. And I don't know, I'm hoping I'll be able to fit some more of the production line in here along beside this guy, and maybe we'll fit the logistics somewhere in the middle here, a house maybe near the main house, and then I'm thinking potential layout of some greenhouses or whatever, either back up in here or off on the side here, on this far side. I don't even mind having this close to the animals. The slaughterhouse close to over here wouldn't be a horrible option too when that time comes. So we've used enough grass, we can actually pick it up now and fit it in here. So we might have been like, I think there's enough space. We might have been just waiting on a person to drive that tractor. But oh no, we overfilled. So yeah, there was a lot in there, but they got her done. So let's go in here. Let's check out our fields, or what we have in here to get rid of. So that's holding steady. Milk, sheep's milk's on its way up. Cow milk is actually getting worse. And What can we sell with grass here? If we sell half our grass, that'll help with the warehousing or the barn, and we'll get $5,000 for that. I like it. Alright, so let's look at our logistics building here. I think I would go this route. And I don't know layout wise what's the best option. Now I'm going to wish I didn't put that there. So we got, oh, it's going to be ugly no matter how I do it. Okay. Well, I'm making a decision. And we should still have power, so that works. Okay, now I'm definitely going to work towards getting more people. But let's also, while we're doing that, look at what we can do for training. Look at that, reduced price of buildings, 30 days. Logistics, training, still cargo transport. That's fine. Oh, we just paid off a bunch of stuff, so we're gonna be short some money. Our expenses are definitely getting up there now. But at least we'll be able to move food to the animals, pick up product from the animals, and get things rolling a lot faster. So that'll be nice. What is wrong over here? No warehouse. Are we full in the warehouse? I guess we will be. It's alright. Alright, so let's go in here. We're going to set up another item. And where's our wheat? I believe right there. And we're going to sell. We might as well just do a nice clean stream of selling. Oops. Let's go over here. We're doing milk. You know, I said I was going to hang on to that because the price is so crappy, but we actually need the cash. So let's just go back to selling it right away. That is fine. All right, we're back up to 18,000, just about 19,000 there, so bonus. We are probably going to need to start expanding some of our barn and warehouse system here fairly quickly. But so that guy's full. Man, I got one worker I can hire in here. Let's go do another manufacturing and all right, apparently the other guy there got needed someplace else. And yeah, she looks like she'll be good at it. Yeah, I must speed it up quite a bit. That's good. All right, so that's going almost at 30,000. Now that I realize I had this other house here, I'm not as concerned actually about getting more employees right now. I think we're not doing too bad that way. It just seems like one of those things you can never have enough of, but at the same time, they're a huge expense. So what are we sitting at for increase the minimum price of products and crops by 10%. Well, we're not buying a building in a little bit, so we got 14 days to kill on that. And I like reducing bills, so we should reduce the price of land, reduce bills by 5%. So that'll be 10 grand well spent when that time comes. So what are we? No machine. They're both being used, that's fine. They got enough tractors here for what we got going on, I believe, as long as we've got enough people. All right, so we're going to want, greenhouses are going to be important here fairly soon. We have a vet clinic. We need a repair shop for our equipment, because nothing is exciting when those break down. Just not sure where I'm going to want to stick it. What's going on here? There it is. A little bit of a keyboard delay. Yeah, I think I like that spot. Actually, somewhere in the middle. That should help keep our equipment top notch. What else do we have in here? It's a lot a month. 450. I wonder how much money you actually make. I haven't done wind turbine stuff yet, so we will get into that. That is for sure. Animals. There's all kinds of animals, but I don't want to get too big into that until we get more production of things. Fruit processing, I'm not even going to get too excited about until we are closer to greenhouse. Oh, obviously you need greenhouses for that. So I'd like to be able to do a little bit of everything there. A slaughterhouse wouldn't be a horrible option since we already have the animals. And I don't think I'm going to get enough out of seeds to worry about that right now. We're cruising through. We're now again negative, so our monthly expenses are insane compared to our income right now. So hopefully we can get that fixed up. Let's actually go and see what we have that we aren't selling here. Oh, we have a suggestion. Oh, but we don't have any money. So let's see. We got a lot of wheat, but we're converting that, and I think that's the best option. Got a ton of grass. Let's sell half for grass. Where are we at here? We could sell a few of these probably. Sell half of that. And this is almost pointless.